Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Cross Training Wednesday, so another tip on cross training. Cross training, simply put, ways, things you can do, and different things you need to understand about getting in shape spiritually. Several ways to follow us. Instagram, we cross train. Facebook, we cross train. You can even like, subscribe, and share on YouTube. We cross train. Of course, visit the website, www.wecrosstrain.com. You can learn more about the movement, even purchase your very own I Cross Train shirt. Concept being I Cross Train individually, become part of the We Cross Train family collectively. So without further ado, today's title is Get to Know Him. So throughout life, I'm sure some of you or all of you really can probably attest that there's some people that as you get to know them and you know more about them, you begin to find out things that make you wonder, should you really know them at all, or do you want to know them at all? There's some people throughout your life that as you continue to love a person and then you find out more and more things about them, as that love grows, you don't mind learning the things that could be bad or the things that could absolutely work your nerves or whatever the case may be. The point being, as you get to know people in life, sometimes it's good, sometimes it continues to improve, and sometimes as you get to know them and you get to know the person they really are, sometimes it goes down. So as with anything, there's good and bad with everything. You have to have love for a person, because as you learn the faults they have, or as they do things to you that you don't necessarily agree with or act a certain way, if you have love for that person, of course, it's easy to overlook and continue. Well, the point I'm making here is there's only one person that the more you get to know, absolute more you love them, and absolute more you understand the love they have for you, and that's God. The more you get to know God, the more you realize how much love He has for you. As you look back over your life, whether it be many years ago, a few minutes ago, or maybe you're about to plan something right now that is bad, things that you know you shouldn't have done, things you know you shouldn't do, basically all the sins of the world. All of your past sins and all of your current and future sins were all future sins when Jesus died on the cross to forgive you of those sins. So long story short, get to know God. The more you know about God, the more you'll realize His love for you, and the more you'll realize how important it is to love Him. And guess what? Whether you believe in Him, whether you don't, whether you barely know Him, whether you know Him a whole lot, He loves you. Imagine this kind of love. Think about the person you love the most, or the people you love the most. God loves everybody with 10 times, 100 times, 1,000,000 times, infinite amount of love. He loves everybody the way that you love that person or those people that you love. A couple of scriptures to leave you with. Psalms 136:26. Oh, give thanks unto the God of heaven, for His mercy endureth forever. And Psalms 36:7. How excellent is thy loving kindness, O God. So God is someone who knows everything about you. The hairs on your head are numbered. Think about that. Imagine one thing to guess a number. It's another thing to have each one numbered. So God knows everything about you. He loves you. He certainly wants you to be in a relationship with Him. That's why He created you. That's why you're here. Two things I want to leave with everybody. God loves you, and I love you. Get to know Him.